You know when somebody criticizes you or pours cold water on your efforts or just talks down to you like you're nothing, and you do your best to brush it off, but you just can't. It's in your mind. You're turning it over and over again, going backwards and forwards over it. You're lying in bed at night. You're turning backwards and forwards like a kebab. You're on fire and you're wondering why they said what they said. What could have been done differently and what's going to happen next? Well, listen carefully. I'll tell you this. Most of what people say about you has nothing to do with you. You know, when you take things personally, you give away your peace, you give away your power, and you give away your focus. And if you are working at building a business and raising a family at the same time, you cannot afford to live like that. There's been so many times in my life that people have attacked, criticized, or condemned me inside and outside of business. People who could do better, and I wish they would do better. But, you know, there are times they said what they said and it really got to me. But one day I realized something really powerful, that they weren't talking about me. They were projecting them. They were projecting their doubts, their insecurities, their fear, their anger. And, you know, they were taking their self-imposed limitations and they were trying to give them to me. And once I understood all of that, I stopped carrying other people's emotional baggage. As I've lived my life, one of the tragedies that I have come to realize is insecure people, they criticize confident people. Fearful people, they mock those who are brave enough to take a step forward. And hurt people, they like to hurt other people. What people say or do to you is not a reflection of your worth, it's a reflection of their world. So when somebody disrespects you, they reject or they judge you, pause and just remind yourself, this isn't about me, it's about what's happening inside of them. I know it's easier said than done, but hear this, practice makes better. And that's where titanium thinking kicks in. You refuse to let anybody else's brokenness become your burden. Because the moment you stop taking things personally, you stop being controlled by other people's opinions. Imagine this. Somebody tries to hand you a heavy rock and they say, here, carry this. Now you got two choices. You can take it and you can struggle under its weight all day long. Or you could look at the rock and you could smile and you could say to them, nah, you hold that. That's yours to carry. And that's exactly how negativity works. You only suffer when you choose to carry the weight of negativity. The same goes for criticism, judgment, backbiting, gossip. You don't have to accept it. You can walk away lighter, freer, and still full of peace. If you're building a business, you are going to face opposition. People are going to be critical of the products and services that you have. You're going to make offers, and at times, nobody is going to buy. Everybody's going to say no to you. But if you take every rejection or criticism personally, then you're going to waste your energy defending your dream instead of building it. Same thing at home. You might be doing your best as a parent, as a partner, as a provider, and you can see that belief in you diminishing. Remember, people react due to their own battles, their own actions, their own experiences. You can still love them without letting their emotions dictate yours, because true leadership, whether in business or in the home, it requires emotional distance without emotional disconnection. You stay compassionate without being controlled. You stay loving but not easily shaken. That's emotional maturity. That's titanium thinking. So the next time somebody says something hurtful or unfair, remind yourself, this is not about me. This is about them. Your peace, your confidence, your calling in life is way too valuable to be wasted on people who don't understand your purpose. And when you stop taking things personally, you become emotionally bulletproof, untouchable. And that's what titanium thinking is all about. Mastering yourself so that nothing outside can break you. If this message spoke to you, then please hit that like button, help the channel to grow. If you know somebody who could do with hearing this message, then don't keep it to yourself, pass it on. And if you want to go on this journey with me, then make sure you subscribe. Together, we're going to strengthen your mindset and your business and your peace, because your growth is way too important to be held back by opinions that don't even matter. Now, off you go and keep on being amazing, because you are. I'll speak to you soon. Feeling good? Want more results like this? Let's keep that momentum going with this video here. Also, click on my head here to subscribe.